Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into creating a simple sidebar template with Angular 17 and Bootstrap 5. We'll cover the setup, the components, the routing, and some styling to get you up and running. Prerequisites ** node.js and npm *. You'll need node.js and npm, Node Package Manager, installed on your system. Download the latest versions from the official node.js website. *Angular CLI * Install the Angular CLI, command line interface, globally using. Step 1. Create a new Angular project. Open your terminal and use the Angular CLI to create a new project. The CLI will prompt you with questions. Choose. *. Would you like to add Angular routing? Yes. *. Which style sheet format would you like to use? CSS, or SCSS, if you prefer. Step 2. Install Bootstrap 5. Install Bootstrap and popper.js, required by Bootstrap for dropdowns and tooltips, using npm. Step 3. Configure Bootstrap in Angular. There are a few ways to configure Bootstrap. I'll show you the method that directly imports the CSS file and JavaScript files into your Angular project. 1. Import Bootstrap CSS in angular.json*. Open the angular.json file in your project's root directory. Find the styles array within the build section. Add the path to the Bootstrap CSS file. 2. Import Bootstrap JavaScript in angular.json*. Similarly, find the scripts array within the build section and add the paths to popper.js and Bootstrap's JavaScript file. Important *. Make sure that popper.minjs comes before bootstrap.minjs in the scripts array. Popper.js is a dependency of Bootstrap. 3. Restart the development server. Step 4. Create the layout components. We'll create 3 main components. *app sidebar, the sidebar navigation. *app header, the top header / navbar. *app content, the main content area where your other application components will be displayed. Use the Angular CLI to generate these components. Step 5. Implement the sidebar component, sidebar.component.ts and sidebar.component.html. *explanation *. We define menu items as an array of objects. Each object contains *label, the text displayed in the sidebar. *root, the Angular root associated with the menu item. *icon, the Bootstrap icon class name. The *ng for directive iterates through the menu items array, creating a list item for each menu item. *router link creates a router link that navigates to the specified route when clicked. Bootstrap classes like navlink, navitem, etc., are used to style the navigation. Bootstrap icons, note that this example uses Bootstrap icons. You'll need to install the Bootstrap icons library. Then, import the CSS for Bootstrap icons in angular.json. Step 6. Implement the header component, header.component.ts and header.component.html. *explanation *. This is a standard Bootstrap navbar. Customize it as needed. Step 7. Implement the content component, content.component.ts and content.component.html. *explanation *. The router outlet is where the content of the currently active route will be displayed. The container class provides basic Bootstrap spacing. Step 8. Update the app component, appcomponent.ts and appcomponent.html. Explanation This is the main layout of your application. We use the dflex class to create a flex container for the sidebar and the main content area. App sidebar is placed on the left. The header and content are wrapped in a div to be displayed to the right of the sidebar. The margin left, 280px is important to push the header and content out of the way of the fixed sidebar. Step 9, Configure routing, approuting.module.ts. You'll need to create some components for the routes you defined in the sidebar.component.ts file, dashboard, users, products, settings. Create these components using the CLI. Now, update approuting.module.ts to define the routes. Explanation we import the route modules. We import the components. We define routes. We redirect the default route, to the dashboard. Step 10, add some content to your route components. Add some simple content to your new components so that you can tell they are rendering. For example, in dashboard.component.html. Step 11, add CSS styles. Feel free to add additional CSS styles to sidebar.component.css, header.component.css, content.component.css or styles.css to customize the appearance of the sidebar, header, and content area. For instance, you can add this to src/styles.css for the main layout. Complete code example *. Here is a full example. I'm only including the changed or created files. You should have already run ng-new, which creates the base Angular project structure. *angular.json *src/app/approuting.module.ts *src/app/appcomponent.ts *src/app/appcomponent.html *src/app/sidebar/sidebar.component.ts *src/app/sidebar/sidebar.component.html *src/app/header/header.component.ts *src/app/header/header.component.html *src/content/content.component.ts *src/content/content.component.html *src/dashboard/dashboard.component.ts *src/app/dashboard/dashboard.component.html *src/app/users/users.component.ts *src/app/users/users.component.html *src/products/products.component.ts *src/products/products.component.html *src/app/settings/settings.component.ts *src/settings/settings.component.html *src/styles.css*. Run your application. Start the Angular development server. Open your browser and navigate to http://localhost 4200. You should see your sidebar layout with the dashboard content displayed. Click on the sidebar links to navigate between the different routes. Key improvements and considerations ***. Responsiveness ***. The provided sidebar is fixed width. To make it responsive, consider using Bootstrap's responsive classes to hide the sidebar on smaller screens and provide a toggle button. Using CSS media queries to adjust the sidebar's width based on screen size. Sidebar toggle implement a button to toggle the sidebar's visibility, especially for smaller screens. This would involve adding a Boolean property to your app component.ts and updating the HTML to conditionally show hide the sidebar based on the state of that property. Active root highlighting use Angular's router link active directive to highlight the currently active menu item in the sidebar. For example, dynamic menu items fetch menu items from a service or configuration file instead of hard-coding them in the component. Authentication if your application requires authentication, implement a mechanism to show hide certain menu items based on the user's roles or permissions. Custom styling feel free to further customize the appearance of the sidebar, header, and content area using your own CSS styles. Lazy loading for larger applications, consider using Angular's lazy loading feature to improve initial load times. Accessibility always keep accessibility in mind when designing your application. Use ARIA attributes and follow accessibility best practices. This comprehensive guide should give you a solid foundation for building a simple sidebar template in Angular 17 with Bootstrap 5. Remember to adjust the code to fit your specific application requirements. Good luck.